Baby, we run it up. Get to the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my sun it down. Working for it, get your money up. Believe it on God.
Yo, I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, but I can't wait any longer. I've been saying, yo, I'm gonna wait for some music videos before I do any reactions, before I even listen to this album. But yo, I need to listen to it. I need to listen to it. You guys are in the comment section say, do the album, do the album. I'm not gonna do the entire album. I'm just gonna pick random ones. Yo, and I'm starting with Boss, because why not? Because these dudes are bossing it right now. Yo, this is ONEFOUR and Boss. Thanks for being watching, requested, liking, comment, doing all the good stuff, but don't forget to press subscribe. Let's jump onto it, man.
I'm wanted by many men, so I gotta be ready then continue on my
I'll start straight away.
I don't see the end. They could be ups claiming to be a friend. Ain't no easy way, it's either me or them.
Bro, hang on. Because that started as soon as I pressed play, and it's kind of like James is cutting himself off. As he's talking, he gets to the end of a sentence and then cuts himself off straight with another one. There's like no breathing space, no gap, no time to even think about what's getting said.
Like 50, I'm wanted by many men, so I gotta be ready then continue on my
like
God. I'm praying that I don't see the end.
You see, as soon as he said pray, he said, yo, that I don't see the end. Bruh, it's like, yo, I'm gonna interject right now. I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna cut myself off.
Be ready then continue on my God. I'm praying that I don't see the end. They could be ups claiming to be a friend. Ain't no easy way, it's either me or them.
Me or them.
I've been dreaming of driving foreigns, get my rack straight. Who's he ain't important, I can't act fake. Do shit I keep recording, see I've been in the street. Saying they want beef with me, then send them through. I've always been a boss with it. Coming out of Mars kitchen, yeah, we grew up around them criminals and mob figures. Like they say, I'ma eat with who I foster with. I need a bigger crib and faster with.
Yo, hang on, before any other word gets spoken. Yo, I'm gonna eat who I fasted with. Through the hard times when we had nothing, when we had crumbs on a plate, we fasted. So I'm gonna eat who we fasted with, yo, when there were nothing, when it were barren. But now we're eating, now we've got all this beef, all this steak, all this everything that we wanna have. Michelin star restaurants. That's the boys that I'll be eating with, the ones that I fasted with, the ones that I went through the barren times with. No, that's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on with him cutting himself off. It's really unorthodox, to be honest with you. It's throwing me off.
I've been dreaming of driving foreigns, get my rack straight. Who's he ain't important, I can't act fake. Do shit I keep recording, see I've been in the street. Saying they want beef with me, then send them.
Send them.
Been a boss with it. Coming out of Mars kitchen, yeah, we grew up around them criminals and mob figures. Like they say, I'ma eat with who I foster with. I need a bigger crib and faster with.
I'ma rise it up and let it off, no time for hesitating on the streets. Cause I'm still the most hated. Cause I was doing late nights out, riding rough, I was taking the risk. Was on the block and that's facts, I ain't taking the piss.
Yo, I was on the block and that's facts. That is straight up facts. I ain't taking the piss. But do say, I've got to have my wits about me. Yo, I can't not be thinking about what's going on around me, because, yo, I'm still the most wanted out there on the streets. Yo, I've done a little bit of good, I've done a little bit of bad. In fact, I've probably done a lot of bad. I've got to be watching me back, because these guys want to be taking me out. These guys don't want to be seeing me win, whether it's the ops or the cops. Nobody wants to see me win. Gotta have your wits about you. Come on, Spinner. Eyes in the back of your head.
I need a bigger crib and faster with.
I'ma rise it up and let it off, no time for hesitating on the streets. Cause I'm still the most hated. Cause I was doing late nights out, riding rough, I was taking the risk. Was on the block and that's facts, I ain't taking the piss. They try your luck, will leave you looking from a bird's eye view. Can never lose cause I was born with a war IQ. They say you got me if you know deep down those words ain't true. Cause we're still running from the boys in blue.
Yo, we're still running from the boys in blue. Ops and cops, cops and ops. Do say, yo, you try it with me. You're going to be looking down on a bird's eye view. Yo, you're going to be looking down from heaven. You're going to be getting sent straight up to the Lord. You're going to be wishing and praying that you never started in the first place. Come on, you're going to be looking down from a bird's eye view of the world around you when your soul leaves your body.
Facts, I ain't taking the piss. They try your luck, will leave you looking from a bird's eye view. I never lose cause I was born with a war IQ.
Yo, I can never lose cause I was born with a war IQ. Yo, that's it, man. Yo, I might not be out there learning trigonometry. I live from the streets. I've got that war IQ, man. Come on.
Me if you know deep down those words ain't true, cause we're still running from the boys in blue.
I've been dreaming of driving foreigns, get my rack straight.
Whip it, whip it.
Important, I can't act fake. Do shit I keep recording, see I've been in the street. Saying they want beef with me, then send them.
Send them.
Boss with it. Coming out of Mars kitchen, yeah, we grew up around them criminals and mafia. Like they say, I'ma eat with who I foster with.
I like that line.
Crib and faster with. Coming out of Mars, kicking, yeah, we grew around them criminals and mafia. Like that side.
You see, that's where they got that war IQ from. Growing up around I can't speak. That's where they got their war IQ. Is that what I was saying? Growing up around criminals and mob figures. Bruh, how the hell did I just tongue twist myself with my own words that were about to come out? Yo, that's how it happens, man. Tripping myself up over my own words. These guys that get tripped up over nothing though. Got that war IQ.
Coming out of Mars, kicking, yeah, we grew around them criminals and mafia. Like that side. I'ma eat with who I faster with.
I like that line, it's so good.
This ain't a threat, this a promise. My shooter staying anonymous. We could up the score today if we wanted. Show me the play and I'm on it. Nowadays I'm on the stage for deposits, but back then I was out there scaling narcotics. Listen, I came from the trenches, like, and I ain't trying to glorify the trap, but I'm trying to tell you there's more than flying packs.
Yo, I ain't out there trying to glorify the trap, but I'm trying to tell you there's more than flying packs. Yo, dude's like, these days I'm on stage. These days I'm on stage, and that's where the cash rolls in from. Back in the day, those scales were working overtime. Bruh, I were out there like some kind of baker, weighing this shit up. Now I'm just weighing the bread, the dough, the money, the cash, the racks.
Score today if we want to. Show me the play and I'm on it. Nowadays I'm on the stage for deposits, but back then I was out there scaling narcotics. Listen, I came from the trenches, like, and I ain't trying to glorify the trap, but I'm trying to tell you there's more than flying packs. I'm paying legals over 100K in order to have my back, and he's just chilling in that court and fighting facts. Before the
Is that like having your solicitor, your lawyer, your brief on retainer, 100K, and all this dude's doing is sat in court just fighting facts? Like, yo, this shit that they've got against me ain't even fabricated. Yo, all this shit wasn't even planted on me. In fact, the cops did a really good job, but I've got a really good brief. I've got a really good lawyer. And this dude's just fighting fact after fact after fact. That's why he's on 100K. Bruh. You can't come on basically say, yo, he's actually just fighting facts. Yo, police are doing a really good job. These cops are really doing a really good job out there. They're very thorough.
more than flying packs. I'm paying legals over 100K in order to have my back, and he's just chilling in that court and fighting facts. Before the war, it was fights in the park and rolling that dice in the dark, to waiting on drops and praying that I see tomorrow. End of the day, we see no change and we are who we are. It's only up to you to take charge. See, I've always been
that line there, end of the day, we see no change. That's a line from Tupac's Changes. But end of the day, we see no change. We're still out there fighting. We're just fighting different things now. Fighting not being able to go to England and perform in Manchester where I was supposed to be. That's what we're fighting nowadays. We're fighting getting held back. Back in the day, we were fighting in the parks. Now we're fighting red tape. That's what we're fighting nowadays, man.
End of the day, we see no change and we are who we are. It's only up to you to take charge. See, I've always been a boss with it. Coming out of Mars kitchen, yeah, we grew around in criminals and mafia. Like that side, I'ma eat with who I foster with. I need a bigger crib and faster. I've always been a boss with it. Coming out of Mars kitchen, yeah, we grew around in criminals and mafia. Like that side, I'ma eat with who I foster with. I need a bigger crib and faster with. If you in the game, then show me how you wanna play. I can turn 12 grams to an ounce of flay. Treat the food like a school, it's all about the grades. Couple hundred on the steak, can't even pronounce the name.
Yo, treat food like it's school, it's all about the grade. Yo, that could be to do with two different things. The food that he's eating, because he talked about the steak after. Yo, I can't even pronounce the names of these steaks, this Wagyu beef and shit like that. I can't even pronounce these names of steaks. But it could also to do with the fact that he's been you know, splitting some fucking drugs down. You know, beefing up a little bit, beefing up the drugs a little bit, cutting it with all sorts of shit, getting more money for your buck. But bro, just depends how your drugs are graded. Because if you're out there slinging that shit that's not getting anybody high, then that's too much baking powder going in that. Too much baking powder going in your drugs if it's not getting anyone high, man. Come on. A little double there, a little double.
If you in the game, then show me how you wanna play. I can turn 12 grams to an ounce of flay. Treat the food like a school, it's all about the grades. days, couple hundred on the state, can't even pronounce the name. You can say that we be trapped and now we living, so I pray that I'm forgiven for the times that I was drilling now. Can't wait till I see my brother in, and Philly's gone again. Free my brothers in the pen, going in and out. You know how we spin them round, see them boys, you better duck. Speaking up, we sit them down, no, we let them hit up. Come to our side if you want drillers, it's just business and not hard feelings, cause see, I've always been a boss with it.
Yo, come round to this side if you want to see real drillers, bruh. In other words, yo, keep your thoughts and opinions to yourself, unless you want to see us boys get back to doing what we used to do. Shit. Send the young ones out there. Like proper bosses, yo, just send the young ones out there.
Went in and out. You know how we spin them round. See them boys, you better duck.
See them boys, you better duck,
we let them hit up. Come to our side if you want drillers. It's just business and not hard feelings. Cause see, I've always been a boss with it. Coming out of Mars kitchen, yeah, we grew around them criminals and mob figures. Like that side, I'm an eat with who I foster with. I need a bigger crib and foster with.
I like these videos, bro. I like these videos, but what I don't like about it is why is JM's a fucking graveyard? Like a tombstone picture. Yo, everyone else has like locked up and slinging packs. James is a tombstone. It's like kind of saying, yo, this is what the path could have been like if we didn't put all his resources into fucking making music. Yo, if we didn't go down the path that we've gone down, this is the flip side of it. Like a parallel universe sort of thing.
Like that side, I'm an eat with who I foster with. I need a bigger crib and foster with.
Bruh. Right, guys, that's that one done. The first of many. The first of many. And I know that ONEFOUR put a thing on about K-Trap yesterday on Instagram. And I'm kind of hoping that something's going to come of that. Maybe K-Trap, I know they've done a track together. I ain't listened to it. But I know that a couple of times collaborations have made videos, so like ONEFOUR will do it in Australia, K-Trap will do his bit in England, and they'll add it together, and it'll be a really good video, a really good music video. So I'm hoping something like that happens. So yeah, I'm holding off on that one. But I know there's another couple of tracks. Potter Papers done a track with them. So yo, let me know about what you want to hear next, and we'll work out something to do. Right, guys, that's that one done. I feel like I've tripped over a lot of words this morning. It's probably because I'm working stupid amount of hours a week. I've been working like 80 hours a week, as on top of doing this and other shit that's going on in my life. And it's like, it's only early. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm kind of tired. I didn't finish working. I didn't get home from work till 11:30 last night. But bro, music don't stop for no one. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Let me know about anything that I missed. See you guys at the next one.